What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and I just got home from the theater. But before we get started, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. I'm gonna keep it short, simple, to the point. You need to go out and see this movie. Dune Part 2 is one of the best cinematic experiences I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not saying this to be like hyperbolic. I'm not saying this to be one of those guys that like hops on a trend. I genuinely think this is one of the best movies I've seen. And it is insane. Like, I watched the first Dune, right? Because my brother's like, you have to watch the first Dune because it's made by a director that he loves very much or whatever. And I watched, I was like, it's cool. And like, I like the story, I like where they're going with it. I'm like, it's alright. And so I go and I get tickets to see the second one. I just went and saw it. And it's like, for one, it doesn't feel like this runtime. The runtime is like 2 hours and 40 minutes. You do not feel that at all. I kid you not. You do not feel it at all. And I'm not even going to give you, this is spoiler free because I want you to go in there and just experience what happened, okay? This movie is so fucking good, alright? The actors do an amazing job. The story is phenomenal. The cinematography is so great. Like, how can you make a sand planet look so beautiful? I don't understand it. The colors are amazing. The lighting is spectacular. And the last third of this movie, you're on the edge of your seat. Your eyes are locked. My jaw was on the floor. I was looking. I was amazed. I was like, yo, like, from a technical aspect, from a film aspect, the things that they do in this movie and the way they deliver the lines and carry the story, I'm sitting there like, yo, I see why this book inspired Star Wars. I see why the story inspired Star Wars. I see why what people call Lord of the Rings, like the grandfather of fantasy, I see what they call Dune the grandfather of sci-fi, because you see a lot of things that was like, okay, this was clearly inspired by Dune. And even the name, like, it's like, watching the movie, it's just like, god damn. And there is one scene, this isn't a spoiler, there is one scene where, how do I say this? It's not a spoiler, okay, it's not a spoiler, but I'm trying to say it, like, make it as vague as possible, to give the thought of, like, what happens, right? And so a character walks out into the desert, and he screams, show yourself, you coward, right? And so you see nothing but sand and smoke, right? Then you just see bodies come out of the sand and smoke, and you see like an explosion in the back, and it lights it just enough so you can see their face, and it's like, yo, like, what the fuck? I can't, like, what I love, I tell, like, if you've been following this channel for a long time, I love when characters stand on business, okay? I love when characters be like, I am determined to get this shit done no matter what. Paul stands on fucking business, bro. He stands on, and so I was watching the movies, right? And my brother saw in the IMAX. But even the movies, like the basic movies, like when Paul has his ability of like using his voice or whatever, and when you say it has like an effect when he says it, right? And he uses it, you know what I mean? Like, they taught him in the first movie, he uses it, whatever. When he uses it, like, you feel like the theater shake. It's like, oh, I'm like, hold on. It is such a beautiful movie. I can't put it to, like, I really, like, I kind of want to go see it again. Like, I'll be honest with you. And I don't do that about movies often, but everything, the build up, and the music, the score, some scenes don't have music, and you feel the effect of it not having music. And then other scenes have music where it's like, it feels like this epic and grandiose thing. And also, it's funny, it's comedy. It's not this super serious, you know, you get like drained. There's humor in it. And my favorite actor in this movie is, how do you pronounce it? It's like Javier Bardem, I think is how you pronounce it. He was in No Country for Old Men. He played like the hitman serial killer. And he was my, hey, I need a homie like that. If you watch the movie, you know. But I need a homie to hype me up like that, because he was standing 10 toes down the entire movie, okay? like, oh my god, he was so fucking funny. And it was like basically, for those who've seen the first movie, the end of the first movie, he's learning to be part of these people. And so like Javier is teaching him, and like he says some of these lines in like a joking manner. He's like, oh, the option is you learn or you die. And And it had the theater dying because he's dead ass serious, but the way he delivers it is so funny, and it's like, oh, you get immediately immersed in this world. It's like Game of Thrones and Star Wars put together, if that makes sense. Like, you have the whole like drama of Game of Thrones with the sci-fi world, and it is, oh my god, it's so fucking good because, like, I don't know every character's name, but each character is memorable. Where I can, like, if you show me a picture, like, oh yeah, this character is cool. There's not a character in there that is like, oh, you gotta cut out his entire character. Everyone played their part, from the heroes to the villains. The villains, you fucking hate them. The heroes, you fucking love them, okay? And there's drama within there, and there's like the whole thing of surviving in a desert. It's like, I would say that the first third is slow because it's like, it's continuing from the last movie, and it's like building up, and it's like, but like, it never gets boring. You never feel the time at all. Like, the final third, you're hoping this movie keeps going because you don't want it to end. And that's how I felt the entire time. And so I very much enjoy this movie. I cannot wait. If they stick the land on the third one, I will understand why people say this is the greatest trilogy of all time. Like, I get it. I understand the hype now. I get it. I'm one of those, okay? And also, it was a lady with a Dune bucket. And I was dying, bro. The only problem I had in the theater was dude behind me kept farting, bro. It was pissing me off because it was stinking in there. Like he threw a smoking the bomb down, you know what I mean? Like, I was being gassed up, you know? But yeah, it was so fucking cool, bro. It was so cool. I highly recommend it. If you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, if you like sci-fi, please go out and see this movie. You will love this movie. Even if you don't like sci-fi, but like, I recommend it to everyone, okay? And I must say, Timothée Chalamet fucking kills it, okay? At the end, and you know the moment I'm talking about, towards the end, when he stays on business, okay? He has this speech, and he's talking, and you just believe it. It's like you're there. It's like you okay, you get it now. You understand. And it's like, man, so fucking good. But those are my thoughts. Comment down below if you've seen it. I would say avoid the comment section because it might be spoilers down there. But yeah, don't forget to like button, subscribe, and share. And I'm out. Peace.